A very, very enjoyable performance from Manchester United. 4-0 against Reading, who are third in the Championship. So on paper, they're no pushovers because the Championship, very hard league, and they're third. But they just didn't look anywhere near third in the Championship this game. Like, we were all over them from minute one. And yeah, it's a Championship team, so you are expected to win. But of course, there's been way bigger upsets involving us in recent years in cup competitions anyway. And last year, when we were against, I think at the time they were a Championship outfit in Sheffield United, we drew. Well, actually, no, we didn't. We won thanks to an 89th minute Rooney penalty. It was 0-0 for ages. That game was so boring. And I think the only more boring game that season was PSV in the Champions League, which was also 0-0. But anyhow, solid, really enjoyable performance, as I say. Yep, Stam returned. And I loved the interview he gave BT Sport prior to the game. Very, very respectable man. And it's always nice to see players who gave their all for United and have been successful at this club come back as either players or managers. But for him, it wasn't a happy reunion. Obviously, Reading got absolutely trounced 4-0. But it was brilliant from United. From literally the very first few seconds, Rashford had a shot inside the first minute that was just wide. I think Rooney had a shot just after that. And then I put a bet on Wayne Rooney to score in the first 15 minutes, and he did. It wasn't much. I think I put a quid on, got 14 quid back, but, you know, a better bet. And yeah, it was brilliant work from Martial. Skins his opponent, passes it into, is it Mata? And then Mata slots it over to Rooney, and Rooney I think he knees it in to equal Sir Bobby Charlton's record. Of course, he hasn't broke it yet. He's just drawn level. But I think it's a matter of time. Like, Rooney was really, really good. My man of the match today. And it shows the quality and depth we've got. Like, 9 changes. And incidentally, I think 9 of the team were the same team that played in the FA Cup final last year. So it just shows the quality we've got in this team. A rotation squad, effectively. Won 4-0 against third in the Championship. And the second goal was Martial again, who was brilliant. If it wasn't for Rooney's performance, he would have been my man of the match, with Carrick closely behind, actually. Carrick was phenomenal again, as he always has been for Manchester United in the last 3-4 years. But anyhow, Martial with a really, really nice goal. Typical Martial goal, really cutting in from the left and slots it into the bottom right. Fantastic. And then kind of tailored off. We had so many chances. I think there was 16 or 17 shots in the first half, and we just couldn't break them down. We couldn't get goals. El Habsi had a really, really good game up until the fourth goal. But yeah, in the second half, eventually our pressure pays off. After, about 10-15 minutes of solid pressure from Reading themselves, they started to create something, but still no clear-cut chances for them. Usually pot shots from 25 yards that were well wide. But Carrick with a fantastic ball through to Rashford. And Rashford had missed a couple of chances prior to this, but he slotted this one away really, really well. Calm, composed finish. And then shortly after that, Al Habsi gets the ball passed back to him. Rashford runs on, trying to put pressure on. And El Habsi just miskicks it. Rashford's able to run past him, put the ball in to an open net, 4-0. Fosu Mensah and Schweinsteiger were subbed on to standing ovations, I think. Or if it wasn't a standing ovation, it was really, really loud applause. Both were subbed on, and they were popular substitutes, of course. Always nice to see Schweinsteiger and Fosu Mensah play. And yeah, that was pretty much it. It was just a really solid game. So now we go into the Hull game, the semi-final, in great confidence. I'll be interested to see what the team sheet is, because we rested Zlatan, Mkhitaryan, Pogba. They were all on the bench. De Gea, of course, wasn't even in the team, same as Ander Herrera. They were given a full rest along with Valencia. So yeah, will they be... Well, they probably will play at least some part in that game, but we've got a crucial game against Liverpool straight after that. And how good would it be for Rooney to beat Sir Bobby Charlton's record against Liverpool? But I've got a sneaky suspicion he'll keep his place for the whole game, so he might actually break it a game before. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, just enjoyable to watch. Like, that was a Louis van Gaal team, and that was completely anti-Louis van Gaal football. Like, we used a Louis van Gaal team, and again, yes, it's Reading, but they are third in the Championship, and they've been on a really, really good streak recently, as the BT Sports commentators kept repeating. But yeah, and that was a Mourinho game, at United with a Louis van Gaal team. So, yeah, very, very happy with that. And, yeah, we move on to the fourth round.